Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So, first, before we get started, happy Thursday. It's going to be a really rough week for me because of work and stuff, but we'll be still trucking along, and hopefully I'll have a video for Saturday. If not, Saturday is going to be canceled because I do have an overtime day. So it's on the docket to record, but if I can't do it, then don't worry about it. Videos will return on Sunday. Second thing, I might have screwed up again. So Kirim wasn't hyper trained, so all the damage that we saw yesterday doesn't count. I apologize, guys. I don't really mean to make that happen quite often. It's just when I get teams ready to go, I do all the resets, to do all the EV training, and the last step is to literally do the hyper training if a Pokemon that I haven't touched before, and sometimes I run into a Pokemon that I haven't, so that's what that looks like. So yeah, any damage that we saw yesterday from Kirim is lopsided because it's not fully invested because the IVs that were involved were not perfect. None of them were, and that's totally fine. So now, since it is hyper trained, the damage that we should be seeing today should more accurately portray what we were looking at. So without further ado, let's get into our 3 matches for the video and let's see how we do. I don't really have a whole lot, so that's all. That's it. Yay. Wish me luck because I'm definitely going to need it. Okay, we got Ho-Oh, Oranguru, Ice Rider, Nihilate, Muck, and Smeargle. Here I am with no Sacred Sword in sight. I'm in rubble. However, we don't have any fairy types on that side. So let's go Whimsicott, Kyogre, Hyrum. I want to bring an Incineroar, but Incineroar is probably not going to do anything. Let's bring an Urshifu. Urshifu is probably going to be the best. Sucker Punch is going to be really, really helpful. Muck is the only thing that I have to really worry about because I don't have Sacred Sword. And because I don't have Sacred Sword, it makes it really, really hard to get through the Alchemist ability, stealing Smeargle's stuff. But if I plan this accordingly, it should be easier to deal with. Right, Annihilate from an Oranguru. Okay, kind of what I'm planning now. We'll have Trick Room and maybe Final Gambit. I have to terrestrialize the Kyogre because I'm afraid of what Annihilate is going to do. They're not switching because that would have happened first. And I believe this is Final Gambit. There's no reason why it's not. They can go with the bulk up set, which is really, really good. But I really, really think that they're going to go with the Final Gambit. And then, obviously, Trick Room. Spout, but I'm hoping to get either the 1 or the double kill here. I almost get the double. Is that Sashed Oranguru? It is not Sashed Oranguru, but Trick Room is activated, but I did have to do that to avoid Final Gambit, because if I didn't, I was screwed, but I'm technically screwed now, to be honest. Oh, okay. They might have misplayed. Terrestrialization. This is probably going to go to Muck. It does, and you are also water. Okay. It means it's going to take less damage, but this is going to be a big boost. Helping Hand. Minimize. Are you going to do it again? Destruct. So it should do minimize again. That's +4. So maybe it's Smeargle, but it looks like I hit both. Doesn't look like it mattered. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that hit both. That absolutely hit both. Alchemy gets inner focus. That prevents fake out and intimidate. And it's the leftovers. And it's now Ice Rider Calyrex. I'm going to keep my Kyogre out for a little bit longer. I don't know, or at least I don't think Kyogre gets anything. Not Kyogre, but Calyrex gets anything good. Toxic misses. Psych. It has Psych Up? Are you serious? Please hit someone. Hit someone. Please hit them up. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, it did hit them up. I mean, it didn't really matter. Psych Up gives it a +4. I kind of wish I hit both, but +4 accuracy is not bad. Continue to just do Water Spout. Swap Whimsy. I mean, we could do Helping Hand to Kyogre, but I want to kind of survive as much as possible. Glacial Lance. Not too much damage on either one. It is gonna avoid that one, so it's fine. That one's now gone. Water Spout one more time. There we go. Glacial Lance. This is not gonna KO the Kyogre. Kyogre's really beefy. Boop. Just nothing. And Water Spout does nothing. Okay. Which I'm okay with. Because now, with the rain stopping, I mean, I can obviously swap, but the dimensions is what I'm primarily here for. A Wicked Blow. It's not always going to hit, but I can at least do something. Wicked Blow hits. Pop. Not a one-hit KO. Gets really, really close, though. Thunderbolt. Oh, that also hits. It's also not a KO. Are you kidding me? Urshifu barely survives. We'll just set up with that and that. Hopefully, one or both hits. Sucker Punch. Misses. Oh, failed. Thunderbolt. Oh, it probably just missed. Because they didn't set up anything else unless that's like a Leech Seed, but that's really interesting. Okay, we've got Koraidon, Fluttermane, Kingambit, Reshiram, Charizard, and Whimsicott. So Sun team that has some sort of benefit to speed. So it's gonna be really, really interesting. Let's go ahead and get set up with Whimsicott and Kyogre again, because we're definitely gonna need that for Charizard. We're gonna bring out Urshifu one more time and Kyurem, because they're not gonna want to try to set up anything else. And I want to try to do as much damage as I possibly can to the Kingambit. It is Dark Steel, so it is ×4 against fighting types, which means close combats can actually do a ton of damage. But it's just all the fire types that's on that time. Whimsicott, Kingambit, both shinies, let's go. Versus Kyogre and Whimsicott. Okay, so we're gonna do Tailwind because I want to go fast. And I can do this one of two different ways. I can Terrasilize now, or I can wait for Urshifu to do that. Because I can't do it on Kyurem. Outrage is not bad, but it's not the best. So I'm going to Ice Beam the Whimsicott. See if we get a turn 1 freeze. Oh! Kingambit. Duck turn 1. Tailwind, because I want to go fast. Vroom, vroom. Let's go. Taunt. So I either won the 50-50 or I'm faster generally. I don't know which one. We'll find out later. Ice Beam hits the Whimsicott, brings it down to just barely any HP left. We'll hit that Pokemon. I guess we'll Terrasilize and just go for the Water Spout. I have no problem with just like the super offensive pressure, and if we have to swap and reverse the weather, I'm totally cool with that. I'm absolutely cool with that. Now, I'm technically faster because I have Tailwind and they didn't Tailwind. But that doesn't mean anything because they can obviously do Sunny Day. That still is faster than what I can do. So if they do Sunny Day, obviously this is not going to do that much damage, but that's totally fine. Nope, they go for Tailwind instead, which is fine. No Sucker Punch though. Oh! Okay, no, they did go Sucker Punch. Blast. Takes down the Whimsy. Now this becomes a single target in the rain. Terra Water, Water Spout. Even though I'm missing just a little more than half. A little less than half. Anyway, I just did a ton of damage to the Kingambit for no reason. That's dope. I love that for me. Out comes Koraidon. Okay. Means stuff is now weaker. I'm gonna hit the King Gambit there. And we're now at even speed tiers. I think I'm gonna let Kyogre fall. No, I'm not. What I'm gonna do instead is bring out Kyurem. I'm gonna bring out Kyurem instead because I'm gonna be able to take a hit. It's neutral, not resistant, but it's neutral. And because my Kyurem is actually hyper trained, we should actually see a decent amount of damage being negated here. Now I get access to some stuff. Okay. Terra Fire. This is probably going to Koraidon. This does. And you are, in fact, fire. Okay. I am weak to fighting. So Koraidon does do a ton of here. Sucker Punch will fail. Flame Charge. Mr. Whimsy. That's a super effective hit. Super effective. 5-4. Gotcha. Bring out Kyogre. Or reset the weather. I don't care if he outspeeds me, per se. We're going to Origin Pulse because I'm going to have to take a hit. And I'm just going to go ahead and click Outrage because he doesn't really have anyone that's going to resist. Hit Koraidon leaves. Ah, Reshiram. Gotcha. This is just to reset the weather. Shiny Reshiram too? Let's go. Sucker Punch. It is going to hit the Kyogre for a decent amount of damage. Outrage hits the Reshiram. That's a KO. Hi, Reshiram. Bye, Reshiram. Here I'm losing a little bit of HP. Origin Pulse. Hits. The King Gambit gets the KO. Now my Tailwind is gone. They still have theirs for one more turn because they set up theirs a turn later. I'm gonna sacrifice one of my Pokemon, and unfortunately it's gonna be Urshifu, which is gonna put me in a really rough spot because I can't do anything with Zekrom right now. I'm outraged, and I can only get rid of it after 2 turns. I was gonna protect, but I always forget that outrage does require an additional turn. Flare Blitz. This goes to Kyurem. It gets to KO because it's neutral and it's in the sun. It's gonna get a boost of damage. That's a lot of recoil though. Okay, now they lost. They lost a lot of health too. Okay, Kyogre can come back out. Okay. So, I am just going to go ahead and hit Sucker Punch. And Origin Pull. This has a chance to miss. If it, no, I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt has to hit. Sucker Punch. Okay. So I set it up to where I can get the KO because I didn't want to do 101. Right? I could have done Wicked Blow and then like a move that hits for Kyogre to take down Koraidon, but I just needed to make sure that I had a way to negate it because this should, yeah, okay. Because we go back in the mind games at that point and going, okay, how many protects does he have? Has he used any? There's a good possibility they do have protect since they're Life Orb, but I do set them up for defeats as well, or as long as I do a little bit more damage to Koraidon. Whoops, my bad. I forgot to record the bar for this one and the last one, so you guys can see it. We are 2/3 of the way in. One more fight should get this over to Ultra Ball. So let's hope. Oh, okay. We have Politoed, Archelodon, Floatzel, Araquanid, Iron Bundle, and Miraidon. I have to be very careful because if I'm not, I'm gonna get Perish Trapped into whatever Araquanid can do and then just be outsped by Iron Bundle and Miraidon. So I just have to really pay attention, because if I don't, I'm kind of donezo. It's a lot of water types though, like all of them but 2 are water. Okay, so I have to bait out the Terra too. So I think let's go Whimsicott, Urshifu. No, we're going to bring in Urshifu, and we're also going to bring in Kyogre. But we're going to start us off with Whimsicott and Kyurem. I was really going to go for a Urshifu first, and then realize that's not like the best idea. Because if they open up with Miraidon, and I don't have a way to counter like Terra Fairy Miraidon, I might be in trouble. Well, so Politoed. Okay. With this, I'm okay with the outcome. I do have to be very careful of what happens. So rain, so we get Swift Swim with Floatzel. I believe that's what he gets. And let's go ahead and just do Fusion Bolt. And I'm gonna go straight for Politoed. 100% know what Floatzel does, but we'll see. Terrasilize goes on their side, and it goes to Floatzel. Okay, water. Boosting something. What are you cooking? Are you a physical attacker? I think you are. We'll see. Helping Hand, so the Floatzel is gonna get a big boost. Tailwind, so I now outspeed. Unless, I mean, there's a big difference, but Wave Crash, so they do outspeed me. Okay. What in the heck is that build? How are you faster than I'm 161, and it's doubled speed from Tailwind. What? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what? How did that work out? How does that work out? Helping Hand to Urshifu, Terrasilize, and just go Wicked Blow into Floatzel. Let's just get it out of the way. Yeah, I mean, they did have Helping Hand, which does boost like quite a bit, but isn't enough. Right, here comes the swap. It is Archelodon, which I'm okay with, but I think Perish Song is going to start coming up from Politoed there. Helping Hand, because I want to do more damage now. Wicked Blow, so they don't do anything with Politoed. At least nothing that I can see. Oh, there's the critical hit right into Archelodon. Hey, we're going to trade. You want to trade? Trading's great. Encore. You were hoping that I'd do Tailwind again. I'm locked into Helping Hand. Helping Hand, and I'm just going to Sucker Punch into Floatzel. Let's see what happens. I'm locked into Helping Hand. I can't do anything more. And I do Outspeed. Okay. We'll Helping Hand our own teammates. Okay. You're still faster? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. How? Wicked Blow is the better option there. Absolutely. And I'm locked into Helping Hand. Oh, there's not a lot I can do. Swap out to Kyogre and I'll detect. I have to wait for the rain to go away. How many turns of rain do I have? No, it's probably got the weather extender. That's not actually a good idea. Protect. Fine. Aqua Jet. Icy Wind. Okay, my Tailwind's gone. They have rain for one more turn. Let's swap to Whimsicott. It's probably gonna get taken down here now, but I can't outspeed it, even with Tailwind. That's so funny. So it has to be Scarfed. It has to be. There's no way. And relying on the rain to be able to boost it and then do damage with Terra Water. So it's been very interesting. But once the rain goes, they're gonna have to completely swap. to something else now. Now I still have to worry about Miraidon a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Aqua Jet goes into Whimsicott. This is resisted. Icy Wind. Secondary effects doesn't hit Whimsicott. I don't care if Kyogre is slower. That doesn't bother me at all. Thunderbolt. Down goes Monsieur, yeah, Floatzel. Oh, man, I really want to know. Super want to know what was going on there. Okay. Araquanid. So that's their 4th. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit Araquanid, and I'm just going to go ahead and Tailwind. I want to be able to outspeed. Tailwind. This outspeeding is cool for me. Thunderbolt. The train is extended, so it's more than obviously the 5 turns. Okay. Whimsicott goes down. Kyogre speed drops. Another stage. Which is totally fine for me. Liquidation. It's not going to do a ton of damage against Kyogre. That's a little bit more than I would like, but I will take it. I will take it. Let's hit up Thunderbolt and just go Wicked Blow. Alright, we're going to take down Araquanid first because it can't protect. Bop. It goes down. Auto crits. Even screens can't prevent that. Okay, Thunderbolt. I'm still faster than the Politoed. Let's go. Urshifu avoids the Icy Wind. Let's go. Okay. No, we got this. Okay, Thunderbolt and Wicked Blow. They can't protect. They have Helping Hand. We barely took that one. They caught me off guard with Floatzel. I can't believe how much damage they were able to do with Floatzel right off. I'll show you guys this one. We got it this time. Bop. Ultra Ball has been confirmed, and we are a third of the way in already. Dope. All right, ladies and gents of Pokefans alike, this is our current ending record. 6 battles in, 3 wins, 3 losses. Day 1, we took a massive beating. Today, we took massive W's, and that last fight was actually pretty fun. I like battling against teams like that where you have unrealistic results, right? I wasn't expecting Floatzel to be able to do the thing, but it is a physical attacker, so we were able to identify what it was trying to do. With Politoed as its partner, was able to set up not only the rain, Terrastalize for water, Wave Crash with a full investment into attack. We're able to get a Choice Banded 1-hit KO with Helping Hand, Wave Crash into my Kyurem, which is my current build for this Pokemon. Wow, I can't talk. I hope I can later on this week. So, the 3 battles that we had today were really interesting. 2 of them were something that I would be subjected to see a lot more, while the last one, not so much, but it's the last ones that kind of throw you all through a loop. And so if you're not prepared to see what you're trying to get, then you're not going to be able to counter it effectively. And as you can see, I barely was able to counter it with the team that I currently have. Like match 2 with the Annihilate Oranguru, being forced to do Tailwind so that I outspeed the Annihilate to not get hit by that 218 or 217. I think it's 218. Final Gambit is so good. Forcing your opponent to be able to play your game fits the narrative of being like a really good trainer and player. So if you guys want to keep doing stuff like that, awesome. Please do that. But in this particular, the last one, I can obviously tell that it's a rain team that took advantage of all of the things in between, but that was insane. Totally insane. Actually, now that I think about it, it might have been something different. I will do a little bit more research on that last game on my own. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, please hit the like button and comment down below. You don't have to do both, but I like to say that. Plus, it lights them up on the screen. And I do like hearing what you guys have to say about what I'm currently building. And as always, if you hit the subscribe button, it helps out the channel. We're trying to hit 600 subs by the end of the year, and I know that we can hit that number with your guys' help. So please lend your hand to a channel that's trying to grow as a PokeTuber, as I play ranked battles for your enjoyment and to help me learn. Honestly, that's what I started this for. I wanted to inspire others to play and to teach myself how to be a better player. And since I'm going to be bringing out more teams, hopefully throughout the month, I'm hoping to introduce myself to new Pokemon that I've never played before, or new strategies that I never thought that I have really been good at. So like last season with the Terapagos build, I wanted to do something with Choice Band or Choice Specs instead of doing like the Calm Mind set. Obviously, Calm Mind leftovers is a really good set for Terapagos, but I wanted to have something a little bit more unique to my style, and I like being super offensive. This time around, while I'm still a little bit more offensive, I do have options in the back to allow me to not be as offensive as I have to be. And there's even times where I even want to bring in Sinistcha and put Imprison on it so that no one can use Trick Room, Life Dew, Rage Powder, so on and so forth, right? I mean, it just depends on what everyone wants to do. It's the only Pokemon on my team that's not a choice item that doesn't have Protect. That's probably going to change, but right now, I like what the movesets are, but I might revamp Sinistcha just a little bit. It's been built a long time ago in a regulation that no longer is viable. It's probably like D or E or something like that. Before the restricteds came up, that's when that one was built. So we might be rehashing a little bit of things there, but I haven't played with it in forever and I figured I would bring it back. So yeah, while I do like being hyper offensive and I do like bringing in like kind of like the big guns, I also do like to try to teach myself how to be a better player, learn from my mistakes, and hopefully inspire those who aren't battling or who don't know what they're doing to get into the hobby. So it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. It does have a little bit of a steep learning curve, but once you understand fully what you're trying to do, this is so easy. You just got to learn some basics and some concepts and you guys will take off. There's been a lot of new players that have started just recently that have won regional tournaments. You can be the next one. I'm trying to be the next one, but I do like to try to have fun, and this can be very disheartening at times if you fully don't understand something. If you try to understand something, this doesn't work out. I mean, always reach out to your friends that are currently playing. There's tons of Discords that you can go to, or you can go to coaching. I think there's some on Twitter that you can find. There's also some on Fiverr, I think, that you can probably find to give you kind of like coaching sessions on like the Pokemon builds and how these work and how they don't work. Or if you just want to follow some, PokeTubers that do battles like myself, obviously you can reach out to us and we can have like a good conversation about it. So for now, that's it. That's all I want to say. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And like I said in the beginning, there might be no video for Saturday because I do have to work overtime, which means I have to go to bed. And I have to go to bed earlier because I work swing shift. So for those who don't know, I work late, third shifter. So yeah, if there's a video, awesome. If there's not, you guys will have one coming up on Sunday. For now, I'm out. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. And I'll see you then. Peace.